Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with another episode of What's in the Glen Wednesday. All right, so Shauna's going to have me do the random draw again. I'll put my hand up higher this time because that's usually where it goes.
I just don't want you looking in the basket.
Okay, we got A5.
A5. Just a shout out to everybody that sent us samples. It's super nice of everyone. I don't know who this one's from at the moment, but thank you.
There's a little stopper that didn't.
Looks a little darker this time, this week.
It does, so far.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Shauna making sure she gets her share.
That's right. I told him before the camera turned on, make sure that you're actually pouring the whole sample this week.
She did not want me to keep any
I'm like, no,
in the bottle.
don't be doing that this week.
Although one week I did that and she thoroughly enjoyed what was left about a week later. She must have forgot about that. Guys, if you would, please hit that like button, subscribe button if you haven't already hit it, and drop us a comment just to let us know what you're doing tonight, I guess. Probably by now you already know what we're having.
Yeah.
It's sweet. I'm getting a sweet nose.
It is, but I'm not getting a whole lot off of the nose besides a little bit of a char as well to the sweetness, but no distinct flavors are coming through for me.
Was actually going to say a hint of spice, but I'm sure that would translate to what you're telling me is char.
Now, though, on that time, I did get a little bit of a fruitier note, honestly, with some caramel. It's starting to open up some. Cheers.
Cheers.
First sip, I'm liking. I'm getting a real nice tobacco note that has some finish of the baking spices. It's nice and lasting finish. It seemed a little bit proofy on the first sip, but we haven't had anything to drink yet, so I don't want to say it's really proofy. It's not super proofy, but it's proofier. I
would call what I got
100. I feel at the moment.
I got like some cinnamon right off the bat.
You know what? The cinnamon is lingering for me. Actually.
Yeah, and at first I thought it was proof, but then I think it's the cinnamon. There was a nice little amount of char in there. Mm-hmm.
Has a little bit of a funk to it. I'm not prepared to say what that is. It's not horrible. It's kind of like a drying. It's like a dried oak that turns into like a little bit of a leathery taste. It's a little bit different. You just probably heard Rex barrel down the stairs. He
came part way and looked to see what we were doing.
This is unique to me. I don't know if I've tasted one like this and watch it be one that I have all the time, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it is unique in that I'm not sure, because of that cinnamon and whatever those other flavors are, whatever's going on with that, it's leading us to think it's proofy, but I don't think it's really that proofy. And I don't think there's enough spice there to say that it's a rye. I don't think it's a rye.
I'm not sure that on the third sip in, I'm getting like a little bit of a citrus note that's coming right midway through the palate. It's just coming up through all the oakiness and the char and then the spiciness, but there's a little bit of a citrus note. Again, I'm getting a little bit of tobacco, definitely like a leather, a dried oak taste right towards the finish on it.
Did you say dried oak?
And why I say dried oak, because it's a drying, like it's drying my palate. A nice char finish. If you like char, it has a nice char finish on the
Yeah.
end.
It does have a really nice char. It's not like a high char. It's,
You know, to me, that is completely different, I feel, than anything I've had. I'm going to go out there and say that that's not one that I've had before. Like, no, not a brand, a distiller I've had before. Definitely going to go with a bourbon. I think it is a bourbon.
yeah, I agree with that.
And I'm going to say it's probably around the 110 proof. I would say, I don't feel like it's a Kentucky bourbon. I want to say it's a different state. Don't ask me what state or anything like that, but it doesn't taste like a true Kentucky bourbon with the nice vanillas and caramels and stuff that I normally get.
I don't know, it is different. I like it.
Oh, yeah,
I like it a lot.
It is. I would definitely drink that. If someone poured me some, I would definitely drink it.
Did you give it a proof?
Yep, I'm thinking 110.
You think it's that high, huh?
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say bourbon as well, which I agreed when you said it. I'm gonna say 105. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 105.
Do you know what distiller or
No,
anything?
I don't.
Okay.
Did you name? You didn't name it.
I did not, but I don't think it's a
yeah.
Kentucky distiller. But you don't want to go there.
I almost feel like some of the characteristics are lending it to be maybe a blend. I don't think it's going to be a straight. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay. So this week's What's in the Glen Wednesday sample comes from Rick Moreland. Sorry, had it stuck down in there. It is a Tennessee whiskey. It's a Chattanooga whiskey, cask strength at 111 proof. I guessed 110, so
Yeah,
111 is
nailed
pretty
it.
much one. And it is store pick. So that's awesome.
Man, that thing drinks really, really nice. It does. And I've heard a lot of good things about Chattanooga.
Yeah.
We can get it locally. We've just never tried it.
Right. Now this one is a store pick, so I mean I don't know
Yeah,
if
we
we could
wouldn't
get really store
necessarily get
picks.
that locally, but
But it's very good. I don't know. Maybe it's the charcoal filtering. I don't know if Chattanooga does that, like, because it's in Tennessee. I don't know if they are similar. I don't know a lot about Chattanooga. So I'll have to look that up and
Yeah.
see how they, because I would like to know, because it did have a different turn on it, like as it finished, that you don't really get from a Kentucky bourbon. I don't think so. I would like to know how they finish
Yeah.
and stuff. I wonder if they are using copper and stuff, because we did get like that cinnamon
yeah.
taste on it. So definitely interested in checking them out.
Thanks for that sample, Rick.
Yeah, it was
that is
great.
really good. Rick, if you're watching, drop us a comment and tell us what you think. What you think of that sample you sent us.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you probably like it, and
I
that's
think
why
so.
you wanted us to try it.
Absolutely.
Definitely a winner. I may pick up a bottle of Chattanooga now that we've had it.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to look for a cask strength one, because
Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
Really good. Okay, so I think that's all we have for this episode of What's in the Glen Wednesday. Thanks again for joining us, everyone. And until next time, be safe.
Thanks, everyone.